Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Nioh. Do I look stupid? I feel stupid wearing this. No matter though, you probably recognize it's probably the most commonplace thing you see on Reverence, at least in the early game. For some reason everyone likes this armor set, maybe because it's red. But no matter. Because it's the most common armor set, I figured why not do it now, before I get into the more advanced armor sets or more later ones. In terms of all the early ones, I think I just now got done all the early ones now with this one here. And yes, Dark Souls will be very soon. Soon. But for now, it's Nioh. So the entire armor set is plus all the pieces, head, feet, legs, gauntlets, or gloves I should say, and chest piece plus the spear. It is Lee the Red Demon set showcase. So yes. With this, is probably the most common. Why it's the most common is a good question. I personally think it's the visual, because effects don't really outpace other armor sets, but no matter. So who is Lee Nioh? Well, when he lived, he had an incredibly imposing figure. His family originally served the Imagawa clan, which was a rather powerful clan until Nobunaga Oda killed Imagawa, or his men did. And after that, the successor for the Imagawa kind of blamed Lee Nioh's father for conspiracy and had him put to death. His mother and Lee, fled, and eventually found, Ieyasu Tokugawa, and took him in under his wing, and Lee grew up under Tokugawa's wing, becoming one of the 4 great generals. Now, he was a significant contributor to the Hojo clan's surrender by breaching their castle walls during its siege, which is Edo Castle, which we now know today as Tokyo, where it's located. Anyhow, at the final battle at Sekigahara, he did not die there, but he was also one of the first people to jump in and get first blood. However, he was wounded by a bullet. He survived though. However, his imposing figure, did not allow anyone to commit seppuku as a result of this. He simply got up, shook it off, and at least fled, and lived another day. So, back then, you don't fuck with the man, clearly. Enough about the lore of the man, what about the weapon? I'm gonna pronounce this only once. The Yakanai no Sakaku. That's a long Japanese word. I'm gonna call it the Sakaku spear from now on. Anyway, a great spear with a robust spearhead. The blade's tipped thick triangular cross-section ensures it will never break amidst the battle. The shaft is thick and durable to keep the weapon balanced, but the added weight means only the very strongest warriors can handle it. The name translates to the Red Demon Triangular Spear, a reference to the blade shape and the red armored army led by Lee Nioh, who wielded the spear. Formerly of the Imagawa clan, as I mentioned earlier, Nioh joined the Tokugawa Ieyasu a little later than other senior officials, but this military exploits with the spear in his hands earned him a place among the 4 great Tokugawa commanders. Now, thanks to Nioh, finding this actual weapon about its lore is nearly impossible, with every Google search being dedicated to Nioh. But to be honest, it's just a leaf spear. That's the European leaf spear. It's just a diamond grind. Leaf spears are fairly common, so having one in Japan during this period is more than believable. Easily so. The added weight, easily so as well. So yes, leaf spears are definitely more durable than Yami. Okay, going on to the stats and the set bonus. We'll first go with the Sakaku spear. Now, this spear is built in with fire damage, which is nice. Mine's a little bit underleveled, but I've been carrying it for a while. And on top of that, we got the, of course, set bonus, Lee of the Red Demon. Now for the basic scaling, we got the attack to body, which is B+, which is excellent, just to scaling for spears in general, because you get health and damage for spears at the same place. And plus you get, for skill and strength, you get C. Alright, which is a bit atypical, but I find that most of these weapons have different scaling according to other independent weapons. But no matter. Now as for the armor itself, weight-wise, it's not the lightest armor set, but it's actually fairly light. I wouldn't call it the Iga or the Legendary Strategist weight, but it's definitely not heavy armor. It's a little bit on the light side. Not quite, almost just reaching that medium point, but a little bit lower than that. So yeah, it's nice. It's actually quite light. So a lot of people can actually use it, but maybe because it's early in the game. And I do have the weapon, or the smith text I should say, which you can see that all pieces are made with the Demon's Horn, which is an incredibly common piece of material to build with. Like, I got too many of these damn things. Where do you get the smithing text? Well, if you want to be a boss and just take out Leonosa himself, that's pretty much the best way to get it, if not the only way. But yeah, he's not very tough. Used to have trouble with him, but not anymore. Alright, now for the set bonus itself. With all 6 pieces, you can see with 2 pieces you get a damage reduction of very minuscule 1.6%, and that's a level 150. Then we got the skill, associated skill, the Spearfall. Spearfall we'll look at later in the video. We only get 20% extra damage. Going up 4 pieces though, the close combat damage increased by 10%, so that's actually quite significant. And then you get an increased attack and defense for associated data. Which one was it again? The Anico or something like that? Whatever. Okay, and you get 5 pieces, you get, this is nice, you get extra attack damage for enemies who've been scorched, which is pretty simply the fire damage, which the spear is built in. Fire damage being one of the most desired one because it causes constant damage like poison. And when you get all 6 pieces, you get key recovery speed up by 28%. But it's because my common level is so high. So yeah, that's actually, that's really nice. You're getting that key recovery speed. Alright, now we'll be testing all of these little facets, well, as best we can. We'll start off with the key recovery speed. I took off my helmet. Now we'll pay attention to my key. And there, it's all spent. The average speed is right there. Alright, now I'll put on the helmet, all in the same shot. Now let's see it again. It should be roughly 30% faster. Oh yeah, it's 30% faster. That's a noticeable increase. Very nice. Now we'll test the scorch damage, or the bonus scorch damage, which I have 32%. So that should be pretty significant. So let's see, between 240 and 290. Yeah, that's roughly there. Okay, I scorched. Oh man, that's a lot more damage. Damn, it pretty much dropped by nearly 100 damage. Come close to that point. That's very nice. Okay, now for the associated spear, which I don't really usually like doing these, but it's a spear fall. Okay, let's demonstrate it, which is simply at the end of any combo. And there we are. Alright. Now I'll be to test the damage properly after using less of the armor. So I'll do it with the helmet, which I'll get the full damage value. So there, 280 or 880. Take off the helmet quickly. Alright, now it should be weaker. Let's see how much weaker. Okay, 730. Yep, 730. So I lost 150 damage. Quite significant. So definitely a lot more damage there. Let's move on to the pros and cons of the Red Demon set. On the pros, I find the effects of the set bonus actually quite effective. You get actually a lot of damage. The scorch damage is excellent, the key recovery is excellent, and even the spearfall damage is significant. It's actually not a very heavy armor set and offers decent protection too, so it's kind of good balance there. And the spear is pretty damn powerful as well, with that built-in fire damage. For the cons, well, you're not the only one wearing this, so I guess you could say it's a very common sight. I'm not sure if you can classify it as a con or not, but I kind of find it do. It's a little tiring fighting just reverence with this. You know, with just wearing these things, and only getting that from them. Other than that, I can't really see any too strong of cons. For this one, anyway. No matter. Let's move on to the score for the Red Demon set. For the whole set vault effects, as I mentioned, it was excellent, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Now for the bonus, of those spell effects, also a 9 out of 10. Both good effects and excellent buffs with that. The weight, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's not the heaviest, but it's not the ultra lightest either. It's a fairly good balance though. Miscellaneous, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, because as much as I got the armor set, I failed to mention earlier that I couldn't really get the spear from that battle. After fighting him 20 times, I kind of got sick of doing it. So I'm trying to get that weapon. It's easier said than done. So you might have to find off a Reverend or randomly in the field somewhere, wherever it decides to drop. So in total, I give the Lee of the Red Demon set 32 out of 40. It is an excellent armor set. You can easily see now why so many people use it. So there you have it. It's a very common sight among many Reverends and possibly many players early in the game. I don't really care to use any of these armor sets. I usually just go on my own fashion. But no matter, it's still an excellent armor set. That much is for sure. I'm just not a big spear user either, but still the spear is also incredibly powerful. Do I think it looks dorky? Yes. Did I include it as a con? No, because it's just my personal taste. But still, excellent armor set nonetheless. That has been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care out there.